Have you ever clicked on a suspicious link or seen a creepy pop-up that shouldn't have been there? Well, if you have, then you know how scary it can be when technology goes wrong. In Tokyo, a rumor spread among the students about a cursed pop-up on the internet. They called it the Red Room. One night, a boy named Daiichi was alone in his room, browsing on his old computer. He studied hard during the day so he could have some fun online after his exams. As soon as he logged in, a strange pop-up appeared on his screen. The pop-up had a red background with black letters that slowly typed out, "Do you like the Red Room?" Daiichi thought it was an error message from a horror game he played before. He tried to close it, but no matter how many times he pressed the X button, the pop-up wouldn't go away. It just kept flashing and the letters kept appearing. "Do you like the Red Room?" The message was a bit long, so it went off the screen and the last few letters were hidden. So he clicked on the message to see the rest of it. But then the screen went black. A moment later, a whisper came through his headphones. "Do you like the Red Room?" The voice was very close to him and it seemed to come from everywhere at once. Like it was right next to him. Terrified, he yanked the cord from the wall. But when he turned around on his bedroom wall, the same words had appeared in blood. "Do you like the Red Room?" The next day, Daiichi didn't show up for school and his parents didn't know why, so they went to check on him. His mom knocked on his door. "Daiichi, honey, are you in there?" she asked. But there was no reply. She tried again, this time a little louder. "Daiichi, it's time to get up. You're gonna be late for school." Still nothing. Worried, she opened the door and screamed. The walls were covered with red paint. No, not paint, it was blood. Blood was dripping from the windows and forming puddles on the floor. The closet door was wide open and hanging from its hinges. And in the middle of the room, Daiichi was lying on his bed, dead. His eyes were wide open, staring straight up at the ceiling. His neck was broken and there was a single bite mark on his arm. Meanwhile, on the computer screen, the pop-up was still glowing, waiting for its next victim. Soon enough, one of Daiichi's friends decided to investigate. He had heard about the rumors of the cursed pop-up, but he didn't believe them until he saw it for himself. At first, everything looked normal. There was nothing on the screen except for a countdown timer that was going down by 1 second every second. When the timer hit 0, the screen flashed red and the words "you enter" appeared. Then the room suddenly changed. The walls became wet and slimy and the air grew cold. Something big was breathing heavily somewhere in the darkness. Suddenly, a voice echoed through the room. "Welcome to the Red Room." The voice seemed to come from the walls themselves. The friend tried to run, but the door was locked. He screamed for help, but no one could hear him because the walls absorbed all sound. He was trapped in the Red Room and it was only a matter of time before whatever was in the room with him pounced. They say if you click on a strange pop-up, you might end up in a virtual reality world, where you'll be chased by something evil that wants to possess your body and take over your life. Some people say that place is called the Red Room. But no one really knows what happens in there because no one who has entered has ever come back. That was horror cartoon animation. If you like this style of video, stay tuned for more. And if you want to see more stories about the Red Room, just search for more on our channel. Do you have a real horror experience? Share it with us. Maybe your story will be our next animation.